All right. So, guns. 18 gauge pneumatic guns. Let's be real. There's so many videos out there that take so long to explain the basics of it. Let's talk about how they shoot and what you want to do. All right? So, what I think is important is speed and release. I created this video actually because I had my Makita going because I was trying to be a proud user of it. I'm not knocking the gun. It actually stopped working on me. I'm not sure why. I think the pin might have stopped. The disappointing features about this gun is that for you to shoot, you have to constantly depress the trigger. There is no depression of the mechanism and rapid fire shooting. And I say that because when doing trim, when you're doing lengths of trim, you don't really have to release. And people think, I'm not just talking about speed, you can have quality and still shoot quickly. And what I mean by that is, I've been testing out here, I'm able to shoot without having to depress this every single time. And when you're trying to actually produce work, the speed is important, especially when you're doing like linear baseboard, linear shoe mold, certain casings on windows once you've established your miters, right? So we have here, sorry, my compressor, 4 guns. This JIT, I don't even know if they sell it everywhere, but when you get a good one from the store, I'm not gonna knock it. They don't always last as long. The pins break. You can buy the pins. I love the JIT because you can just push and keep going. But sometimes when you buy them, they happen to not always be the best quality right out of the box. I'm not trying to knock them completely, but they are cheap. I think it's like $79 Canadian plus tax. The Bostitch is good. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't always set your nail depths properly. But you can shoot pretty good. Let's get close. Wow, now, I think I ran out. All right, so I'm loading in 2-inch nails to all these guns too, because nowadays a lot of people have stopped using the 16 gauge 2-inch and they're going right to the 18 gauge. I still use 16 gauge when I'm doing poplar installation. Okay, so hopefully you'll see what I mean. You know what? I'm also gonna say that these 4 guns here, I'll actually say are good for trim. The Bostitch, I'm finding that sometimes when you depress this, you might have nail heads poking out, even when it's on its deepest setting. But I think if you file this down a little bit, it would be good. And I do like that it's a metal tip. Same with the JIT, right? When you have these rubberized tips, you're suddenly dependent on the rubberized tip. Nobody likes a rubberized tip, you know what I mean? Right? So I'm just, the video is not that great, but what I'm trying to say is that all of these guns are able to fire without having to release, which is really great for trim. Really great for trim. Obviously, the guns don't fasten the wood. You have to hold that wood where you want it, and then you shoot. But I'm one-hand operating all of this. So I would recommend these 4 tools. I've used so many over the years, certain Metabos and certain Makitas. I'm not going to get into all of it, but the depression of the trigger release, or whatever you want to call it, is a hindrance for speed. But these 4 here, you can get away with quick action for you and your crew.